Messiah. Put him on. No, they don't like it. It makes them look bad. They still want it, but now it makes you look like a fool. You gotta put them in the they got the tag and bills and shit coming up. Man, that's a sad character. Shalom, shalom, y'all, shalom. Hebrew Israelite Tulsa, Oklahoma. Once again, out here to cross up downfall Babylon the Great. First things first, head to the east. About first glory two. Which is the petty who returns, created the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. A double honor to the apostle of the great millstone. And shalom. You see your first living the truth. And shalom to brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show yourself approved. Right now, we're on the eve of all hell breaking loose, Yasharala. You know, the uncrowned king of Babylon the Great, Donald Trump. You know, this guy hit. He's a convicted felon. You know, he's looking to be put in office, and it's causing a great divide in the nation of Edom. You know, it's rousing them up. You know, like scripture say, who's roused up Jacob? Right now, Esau getting roused up. And right now, it's getting roused up to what? Pick up their sword, which a modern day sword is a gun. And they're like, if you don't put Trump in office, we're going to fight, you know, for what they call it, the old America. That's kind of like Malachi 1 and 2. The Lord is throwing down. Esau said he's going to build back up. That's that make America great spirit popping off. And then it also pulls up the hypocrisy of Esau. This dude is a convicted felon right now. And they still want to put him in office. So it shows their wisdom is you know, going away. And now you look real stupid to the whole world. And to, you know, us Jakes in Babylon the Great. Because you wouldn't let no Jake or any minority have, you know, felony count and be going to office. They wouldn't even allow that. He'd be automatically disqualified. Here it is, Trump, convicted felon, and they still like, man, you better let him be president, or else pull out my popo. And you know, you're gonna let it ride. And then the government talking about trying to calm down the Edomites, y'all calm down, due process, democracy, you know, all that good stuff. And then your little red belly, you know, redneck Edomite like, nah, I'm getting my shotgun up. I want my Trump, because that's their comfort. Their Messiah is Donald Trump. Our Messiah is Yahushua HaMashiach. So when you see those two groups, man, and they're gonna bang. It's gonna start with Esau versus Esau. You know, they care about politics. They're divided. You know, you got the red versus blue. They all talk about Jake and his gang. Now Esau about to bang over some red and some blue. But you still got some Edomites still got they rep Joe Biden. And then you got some Edomites, they rep Trump, and they're gonna fight. They're gonna fight heavily. And this coming election is gonna really pull out the bloodshed, especially like if something happens to Trump. Or say if Trump gets some jail time. He's not allowed to go into the White House. And you know, Joe Butthead gets to be the president. Man, it's gonna be like that movie that came out to him ago, Civil War. Because the Edomites that want to fight with guns don't want Joe Biden. They don't want Joe Biden. They say they will yank him out the White House if he's, you know, president again. Because they want Donald Trump. Or another scenario, Donald Trump could get knocked out. They could knock him off. Say a migrant did it, Northern tribe. Say a black man did it, so-called black man did it. And that would be instant civil war right there. Instant. You know, they'd be all on social media. All they little, what's that, the militia groups. Oh, we gotta fight, man. The nigga done killed Donald Trump. And it could be them did it, but they'll just put the story out, the narrative as, you know, a minority did it to rouse everybody up.
Not to mention, we gotta go to the appeal story, which is all Jake ladies. And they probably more than likely gonna find the appeal and not give him his appeal. They're gonna be like, Jake did it again.
Yeah.
And that can cause a lot of situations right there.
All right, that's gonna breed that tension. Good. All right.
Hey, all of the in this next case, because you got 50 more charges coming in Georgia, and all of the people down there, it's all Jakes too that they got over that trial.
Yeah, and that's on purpose. They set that up. That's that coming race war that's about to pop up in the pop side. And see, before that go down, I believe the spirit Esau gonna fight their own selves. They're gonna fight their own government. They're like, how you allow Jake to prosecute, you know, my leader? And pull this out right here. This Isaiah 19:2. I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and it's a fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor. City against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Now the modern day Egyptian is who? Esau, Edom. The Lord already got rid of, the ancient Egypts, which was Hamites, Africans. They already got done away with. So, the Lord does everything in cycles. So your modern day Egyptian who put us in bondage is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. And the Lord said, what are you going to do? You're going to say Egyptian versus Egyptian. They're going to fight each other. It's going to be political. They already got their great white hope set up, Donald Trump. And they like, you better let him in. He better be president. That's what I keep hearing on social media and my job. Trump better be president. And so the Lord said, what? Everyone's to fight against his brother. I heard Esau telling me at the job, their households divided. Wife versus husband. Esau telling me he can't stand his brother because he's a Joe Biden fan. He's an idiot. He's dumb. I'll beat my brother's ass. If you come in my house talking that again, he's stupid. They've been calling their brothers defective, so that's them brother against brother. And he said, everyone against his neighbor. You gonna have neighbors fight. One neighbor might have Joe Biden side of the door. Another neighbor got Donald Trump in his yard. Might come outside like, hey man, if your dog shit in my grass again, I'm gonna go in my house, get my fofo, and that's gonna be it. If you threatening me, God, they video we see, what was that in Philly? Where anybody was shoveling stone in the other Edomite's yard, he went over there and killed him. They went in the house, killed himself. We gonna see stuff like that. Over politics. And then they kingdom versus kingdom. We got Russian Edomites. Those are Edomites. They talk every day about bombing on American Edomites. Both of those are Edomites. And they right now, they hate each other. Russia say, hey man, how much super slop you? America don't really want that smoke like that. So they trying to downplay it like he just talking. He ain't gonna nuke nobody. He ain't gonna do that. Plus you gotta think NATO. Those are Edomites. European Union, the beast, those are Edomites. They about to, Russia and NATO about to bang. They say any day now. And that's kingdom versus kingdom. And those are neighbors. NATO and Russia is right next to each other. That's why they're gonna bang first. And then Putin, he talking about America's next. That's the main enemy. We're gonna bang on you. And the scriptures say that they're gonna all those that got arrows to shoot at her. He got Moab teamed up with him, China. They say they about to bang on Babylon the Great. That's just not. See, Americans look at that as like empty threats, like Jim Crow with North Korea. I'm looking like, bro, prophecy said you gonna get hit with nukes. You gonna get hit, And that's that they're trying to create that comfort, man. No, that ain't gonna happen. Trump gonna get in there and create peace. That's they hanging their hat on. That's their hope. And I'm trying to tell Esau, like, man, Trump is a Russian asset. Like Putin wants Trump to get in there. So we over watching the show, eating our popcorn, and they are talking about black on black crime, they killing each other. I'm going to watch Esau bang on each other, and it's going to be enjoyment. I can't wait for it to break out on the news. Exactly what they did. Okay, I'm here, verse 3. This is Isaiah 19:3. And the spirit of Egypt shall fell in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idol. Donald Trump is an idol. And to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirit, and to the wizards. We seen you got it, I
remember that when I was in that WF seminar, yep. They had that wizard up there, and they were trying to seek blessings from the witchcraft.
Trying to bless their enterprise. Yep. And they showed the desperation because they showed it to the public. This is what they do, and they counsel behind closed doors, but they desperate now. They want to show the public like, we put a witch doctor to bless this plan we got going.
And that's why in the beginning right here, when it said the spirit of Egypt shall fell in the midst thereof, right? And so that the spirit of Egypt is basically going back to Esau, Edom. They're coming in the spirit of Egypt. But how about you got shot that it's going to fail? That's what you're witnessing right now.
Get ready, sharpen up their swords, find them and have green tips. And I'm gonna read this as I said, that's Matthew 24. Start at 7. The nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Well, we're starting to see that right now. This pestilence going around, this earthquakes all over the place every single day, and famine. You're starting to see that now. Burger, like brother put in the group chat, Burger King, shit. Back in the day, you can get a whole meal for $8 now. Shit, one meal probably like $15. So and just
3 meals you got for 8.
Yeah, 3 meals for $8. Now 1 meal you probably get for 15. And like that famine is coming soon. Man. The pestilence and earthquakes, we're seeing that. verse make the point is here in 8, and it says, and all these are the beginning of sorrows. And this is red letters, man. This is Yahweh Shah speaking. And we're right in the middle of that, and it's only going to get worse and worse as Jacob's trouble, the hour of temptation, and World War III kicks off.
Yeah, I'm bringing this up right here. This is 2 Ezra 16 and 37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are now slack. So they're going to the plagues that I can talk about: the pestilence, the famine, the sword. Those are all plagues about to hit Babylon the Great. And it says, verse 38, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her pain or birth, great pains can pass her womb. Which pains, when the child comes forth, they slack not a moment. So these are the birth pains that's happening right now, because the nation is being born. The nation of Yasser, the children of Israel, is being born right now. Before we get it, just like a woman goes through them birth pains, she goes through a lot of travail, a lot of, pain, and then the baby gets, she be enjoyed. That's how we gonna go through. It's gonna be the same thing.
A lot of times when you see that baby come out, and before that baby come out, it's a lot of blood. That represents the bloodshed, and that goes to with that number 35 and 33, what it says. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. Number 35 and 33, because y'all about to y'all said it. He said it. Let's read it real quick. He said, so number 35 and 33, he said, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood is defiled the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Ooh. And so when you go and you read that, you understand that Esau Edom blood has to be shed. And then in the process of his blood being shed, the kingdom of Yasser is going to be born.
It goes to, that's why I like how you brought up that birth, a lot of blood has been made. So now the Lord is requiring Esau's blood to be shed. And what's so great about it is that Esau gonna do it. We ain't gotta do it. Esau gonna do it himself. Like Jake, Jake is really chilling. Jake really don't care about politics. Jake, your average third Jake just care about smoking some weed, drugs, some box, the woman want to get us some rod. And they just worry about comfort. The people that's really, I know, pushing the issue right now are Edomites, because their kingdom is being destroyed. So they're the ones that's in this pressure. They're the ones, they doing bad. They doing worse than Jake. I notice when you look at the board right now, if I can attest to that, you go to Quick Trip, there's a lot of Edomites begging for change. Jake is still driving nice cars.
He's walking down here right now.
God, they say what we were starting. I'm down going to the Jake. Yeah, so Esau doing bad right now. They're losing their privilege. They're not used to adversity, so they're poor right now. They looking at Jake drive nice cars. Jake's still good. Jake's still hanging on to a job. They are, Esau talk. It's not right. It's not right. They looking at the Northern Tribe take over. Northern Tribe got they own East Tulsa. If you ever come to East Tulsa, Oklahoma, east side, all Northern Tribe Jakes, man. I'm talking about tire shops, check cashing places, grocery stores, everything, man. Esau looking like, he want to blow it up like he did Southern Tribe Jake, but we in the modern era cameras everywhere, so he can't. So he has to just watch Northern Tribe Jake take over. So it's pissing them off. So that's why they brought Michaels up here, to mix in. And then when the Michaels act the fool, he can use the I think what's the first thing Trump said he wanted to do? He said he wanted to do the Eisenhower campaign. And Eisenhower, what he did was he threw the Northern Tribe Jakes out of America. So that's another reason why the Edomites want Trump. They want the Northern Tribe to go. The Northern Tribe coming up big. The Northern Tribe got all the tire shops on lock. They doing good, nice houses.
Food trucks on them.
Oh yeah, that's it. He saw stuff going down. So I wasn't gonna get tacos. I go to Northern Tribe truck. You get real tacos. And he saw that just looking like a hater, like that movie Belly. Like, I don't like that shit. Eat the banana. I don't like that shit. Yeah, I got some time on it. We gotta do something about that. Trump's gonna do about that. And then I noticed when I went to Denver, Colorado, where the Denver Broncos Stadium was at. Hey, around the Broncos Stadium, hey, they might call that little Mexico. Northern Tribe taking over all of Babylon the Great. I know that every state has, a big, Northern Tribe, Issachar. What's the Puerto Rican tribe? Ephraim. There we go. Ephraim and Issachar is got a big presence in every state, taking over. Because really, it was Northern Tribe anyway was here first. Whenever you think about it, Native Americans, Hispanics.
Colorado.
That's a Northern Tribe name. Go ahead, huh?
Hey, this shows you that the Esau don't want Northern Tribe here. Because all of the other heathens, like say the Chinese in most cities, they'll call they section Chinatown, and LA, the Korean section, they call it K-Town. They won't come up with a whole name for out east and just basically surrender that area to them. They gonna always try to act like they in control. They always got a plan. We gonna throw some salt in the game. We just ain't figured out how. They gonna always be like that with all of the Jakes.
That's a good point you made. They let you know they got hatred for Yasser. Like other minority can do it. Like you said, Hamites, Moab, Amen, they can do it. It's cool. Jake said something about hell.
It all lines up with Psalm 83. Because you know how it says that cut Israel off from being a nation. That lines up perfectly with Psalm 83.
Yeah, building an economy is the first step to separation. That's why they brought that down. It was like, man, they didn't came up with their whole economy. Our economy is crashing. They over there using the exact same dollars, but their economy is up. And that lets you know it ain't about the money. It's about, what you doing as the people. Once they seen we was united and we was using the same dollar that they was using, but in their communities, it wasn't buying nothing. With our communities, we was using it to circulate through, Black Wall Street. We was striving. It wasn't about the dollar crashing. It was about the people. Right. And they was like, nah, we can't let these motherfuckers get that shit going.
We show we better than them.
Yeah.
Like I said, same dollar. Your shit ain't working. Jake's a better businessman than you.
Yeah.
They be smarter than you. And they seen that and inferiority kicked in. And like I said, I got to drop the dime on. I got to drop a bomb on them. That's what they said. A bomb on that, like the scripture said, Esau had a perpetual hatred for Jacob. Man. You can see that to this day still, man. Esau still hates Jacob even from back then till now.
I got to get that brought that out loud. 35. I got to get the rate.
Yeah, that's when Esau start fighting each other and shedding each other's blood, at some point they're gonna say, man, why are we doing this to each other? Let's get the migrants, let's get the Southern Tribe Jakes, the Northern Tribe Jakes, let's get them. That's a real problem, after they do all that little fighting and stuff, Really, I had to see an L coming from Esau, man. I'm like, because they already got low numbers as it is. So once they start unaliving each other, and once they try to like, man, let's go get Jake, they already gonna have the low numbers, man. So that's why they need that great sword, that military presence. And like you put in the group chat, they're gonna pull up their robotic military, in a minute. They already got it in the law. They're showing like the stuff that is like non-harmless, the R2D2. So if he's showing that, it's already in the law. He can pull up the Sentinels, the RoboCops, the Terminators. He's already got that. He'll just activate that to turn the tide. Because he gonna start losing. Go ahead.
Hey, them Tesla robots that they got coming out, they're gonna be hitting the street next year for $25,000. Like our robots, you can be able to have your robot butler at the house.
That's gonna be big right there. They're gonna militarize. When he see he losing, they're gonna give him code out, and Jay gonna be fighting robots, the Tesla bots.
We can't forget about them Edomites and TU because TU they cater to the military. Yeah, and they fight them out of the mud.
And they got the robot dog, the gun already on.
Yeah.
So they affected that. And that's what Esau gonna use to try to turn the tide. Coming just like infantry, man on man, he gonna get his butt whooped, man. It's gonna be horrific. Like we just said earlier. There's too many northern tribes here, there's too many southern tribes. Jake got access to guns now. It ain't gonna be like the 1920s. So he's gonna need technology to switch it up. Plus, it's gonna bring the chaos. He's gonna shut the water off, electric off, the gas off, and he gonna want people to fight each other. Like he gonna just make total chaos.
See, when you talk to people in the military, that's war right there. So that's one of the main tactics when you cut off the food supply. That's war. That's what people know. That's one of the strategies that they use in war. They always destroy the food supply and the weapons. Yeah.
Yep. So that's getting ready to play. It's gonna be war, man. All out war. It ain't gonna be after a while when the food get, put up. It's gonna go to second edges, 15 territory. We ain't gonna destroy each other's houses for a lack of bread. All little ties gonna be broke up at that point. It's gonna be, I gotta feed my stomach. Going to like the Mad Max type of food, that type of era. And then he gonna come in with his UN troops, He's gonna come in with his robotic military, and it's going to create some comfort using that MOTB, that micro CHIP. Like everybody gonna be looking at that like to save their life, you know. And that's what he gonna offer up in order to try to offset prophecy, because he know that Yahushua's coming back. So the eve of Yahushua coming back, what he say? I'm coming to bring the sword. It's gonna be war. It's gonna start the war. It's not gonna be Jake. Jake chill, man. Jake get some barbecue, or saying stuff get taken away. You know, Jake is very I want to say innovative. Like we'll find a way to make it. You know, the lights go out and all they go, man. Jake be outside with a little pit, you know, buried. You know, Jake gonna find a way. Esau's the one who needs the system, you know. And so when that happens right there, it's gonna be just like crazy war all out here. And Esau gonna jump it off. Not Jake, Esau is. Because he needs his system. He needs his comfort, you know. He needs his Messiah, which is Donald Trump. You know, that's a rallying crowd. And when they get stripped, which is gonna get stripped, man, he gonna go crazy, man. He gonna go back to caveman status. He gonna be like a caveman, ooga booga. You know, trying to, you know, ravage chicks. Cause he ain't smooth like that. The only way he gets some boxes by his money, his system, his status. But when you ask a common woman, they all choose Jake. And that pisses off Esau. You know, like goddamn it. You know, like Jake taking all the women now. Based on a goddamn football and a basketball contract. You know, he ain't happy about that. And that's because his dollar is losing power. He's losing power. She like, shit, I don't want to go big pecker. I go get Jake. Jake about to get it. That's even that power transfer taking place. Because women sense power. So they looking at Esau's ship and they got holes in it, it's sinking. You never liked you anyway. You know, you just had a system. And they gonna jump over to Jake, man. Jake is more passionate lover. He's smarter. You know, he's the people of Yahweh, they feeling that power. That's why that Isaiah 4:1 gonna kick in. 7 women to 1 man. There's gonna be some heathen women in there too. Like shit, I got this and I got that. Please let me be called by your last name. You know, Jake. You know, the whole leg, you're gonna clean up in a minute, man. Especially you got that protection. That's what everybody be looking for, that protection. Because it's gonna be chaos out here. That's why he said gonna make a man more precious than fine gold. You know, everybody be looking for relief. It's gonna be like, what's that picture of Chase Road? Like you've been chased by a bird, you lean on the thing, on the tree, here come a snake. Like it's gonna be chaos everywhere. Crime, hollering. Like the movie with Denzel, movie with Eli. You know, when people like, let me roll with you. You know, like man, I got a mission to do. I'm out of here, you know.
I got one in the back. Pretty much back all of that up. But Esau's gonna kick it off and Jake gonna get caught in the middle of it. But those are the elect gonna be saved out of that. And this is second address. I'm gonna start at I'm gonna start at 10. It says, behold, my people are led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them to dwell in the land of Egypt. So the Lord is going to take those of the elect. Hey, we're going to transfer out of this place, man. But a lot of Jacob is going to be led to the flock of the slaughter, man. In verse 11, it says, but I will bring them with the mighty stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before and destroy all their land therefore. So the Lord is going to smite this place, and he's smiting it right now, man. We're seeing the fall of Egypt right now. It says Egypt shall mourn. People are mourning. They king and Prince Donald Trump is failing now. They got no hope, and the food is getting high up. They sway over. The people is gone. Egypt is mourning right now. They got all their allies is turning against them. Hey, it's crazy for Egypt right now. It says, but I will bring them with a mighty stretched out arm. So the Lord's going to save his elect out of that chaos, man. So you got nothing to worry about if you believing and studying and seeking after the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahshua. And let's see. It says, verse 14, woe to the world and them that the world they're living. There's going to be chaos everywhere. Civil war, nation against nation, like kingdom against kingdom. Russia against China. I mean, Russia and China against America and the EU and all of that. It's gonna get crazy out here, man. But if you got the Lord, you got something to stand on. You got something to protect you, man. Because He's gonna deliver you out of it. You got it out.
I got one back what you said right there. This is second address 16 and 70. But there should be in every place, and then the next city, a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Verse 71. They should be like madmen sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Verse 72. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. As they come in, when things get real bad, UN troops come in, they gonna start like yanking Jacob out of his house, and saying you got to go into this camp. I go to this facility. They said great insurrection. It's gonna start with that. Like in that movie Civil War, the president calls them insurrectionists. That's gonna start off first. First it starts with riots, civil unrest. The guns start blaming. Then Esau gonna come into like little factions. Our government is radical. It doesn't serve us no more. We gotta fight against our government. And there you go. It's gonna be civil war. And in civil war, they're gonna be like madmen sparing none. It's like they're gonna be asking you, like Esau might yank you out your house in the yard and ask you, what type of American are you? If you say the wrong thing, blam.
I'm gonna read these two verses down there, 15 and 16, and second and 15. It says, for sword and destruction draweth nigh, and one people stand up and fight against another with swords in their hand. For there shall be sedition amongst men, invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
See, they say the course of action stand in their power. So they ain't gonna go by what. Once they lose, they live beside Donald Trump or whatever happens to him, then the course will go in their hands. And it says sedition going to like, overthrowing authority, civil unrest, rioting. And he said, hey, with swords in their hands, one group versus another. Them is gonna be, Esau gonna fight for his whole kingdom back, man. They want to go back to 1800. They want Jake to go back to horrifying slavery. That's what they really want. That's why they got the camp set up.
Great again.
Exactly, detention centers. And plus, that's what made their country great was us. The free slave labor they had. Because now we 200 years removed from slavery. Now everything you done built is falling down because you never built, you never did good. You just had a free labor force, like child labor. You just had a free labor force. That's how you was balling out. Now that it's gone, you had to do real business. We're saying you're not good at that. Really, Esau's a fool. He's only good at killing, unaliving stuff. So now he want to go back to that. He realizes that now I got to go back to the 1800s. Like Northern ancestors tried to go back into slavery, so my country could be back up. We had to have a free slave labor. They try to do it now with the Northern tribe, the migrants. They type of chicken, fired their employees, and then brought in a bunch of Northern tribe jakes. $8 or something, but even that's not enough. They need free slave labor, free labor for their companies to throw out. Go ahead, huh?
Yeah, they already started that by making these mega prisons where they're gonna be like 4 states coming together. The first one they got now was in Alabama, and like Mississippi and I think Louisiana. They all building one big gigantic prison that's gonna be like holding like hundreds of thousands of people. And at the end of this year, Nebraska, they taking their lead. They about to step their prison game up. That right there was the only true slave that they got now. They about to go all in on that.
Like, yeah, if you're a prisoner, you lose all your rights. To go back to what you said, that 13th Amendment, you go back to that horrifying slave. That's what Esau wants. And I'm looking at that. That's not gonna work, man. Look at Haiti. They had an uprising. They had released all the prisoners. That can happen over here. That's looking like that's not gonna work. You a day late and $1 short. Most of your people about to get unalive now, and all this stupid chaos is about to come out. So we just gonna stay prayed up, saying the truth, and watch Esau get his hands. So we're gonna laugh. They're gonna laugh at calamity. I'm laughing now. Trump got hit with that convicted felony stuff. I laughed so hard at work. They looking at me like crazy, like, yeah, your boy, he a felon, man.
And you can see the fear on their face. And that's exactly what goes with that freestyle. I would laugh at your calamity and I would mock your fear. And now we're seeing these Edomites fear because their kingdom is dropping and they're scared, don't know what to do. They savior is going to prison and shit. They don't know what's going on.
God, I rubbed it in their face.
Yeah, we laughing now. We got our feet kicked up.
Your savior got a felon, man. So they try to bring up Trump or this Trump. I'm like, hey, he a convicted felon. Man, he got felonies, man. That dude ain't no good. He jail bait, man. That's why they might be bugging me because at lunch, I was saying that, man. They try to bring up like all it's false and Them crimes ain't no good. They should have did that. And I'm like, hey, at the end of the day, he convicted felon, man. Hey, I told one Edomite, he just like Pookie and Ray Ray. He a felon, man. They hot. You know, I'm pissed Esau off the but I don't give a damn. Hey, man, your dude's a felon. I don't want to hear all that good shit. You know, he's a felon. You know, he's jailbait, man. He should be in jail, man. Then it's like when I said it, all the Sambo Coon Jake during rally, you know, they Joe Biden fan, they routed up like, yeah, man, he is a felon. And it just started the whole thing at work. So I just look at the Esau like, yeah, look around, they mad. And I'm told like, yeah, your dude's a felon. And they can't get mad at me. It's the truth. He is a convicted felon.
There ain't no comeback for that.
There ain't no they can't say nothing. All you can do, vote for your convicted felon and put him in office. You know, you say all this about Obama, whatever you want to say. He wasn't a convicted felon. You know, so he's tarnished. Their Messiah is tarnished, man. That's pissing them off. It's pissing them off. They ain't got no hope, no ease. Everywhere Esau looking, telling me they trying to get them home. They done bought Hellcats at the job and bought these houses, trying to keep their woman, telling me their woman is cheap, committing adultery. I'm looking at Esau, the Edomites, the women on the job. They talk to the dreadheads. You know, his husband and wife at my job. I'm looking at his wife, she talking dread. I'm like, she about to get hit by Jake, man. So Esau over, he come telling me I'm trying to get this loan. This court paper whooping my ass. I might lose my house, you know. And I'm looking like nobody told you to buy that expensive car. I'm trying to keep this helper. They don't want you. You know, that's your fault. You know, so it's like they hold everything is crashing down on them. You know, Edomite cried at my job because Trump got hit with them charges. I'm like, man, he 50-something years old. I'm like, you fine. And I'm like, this is just getting started. You know, wait till Lord like really bring in the fame and, you know, really bring in, you know, the bikers get activated. You know, they're like, there's troops within them. You know, the Moab got troops over here. A lot of them. You know, Russia got troops over here. A lot of them. You know, they waiting on orders. That's what I'm looking. I'll be telling them because they tried to brag about, we got this in our military, we got that. I'm like, bro, you know you already been invaded, right? You know it's troops in them with the bikers. Well, we got this. And they're scared, man, like you said earlier. I know when I look at Esau, talk to Esau, they're terrified. And I laugh at them. And they're all in a depressive state. And, you know, Jay coming down, I come to work, clicking my heels. I be happy in the month. I be listening to lessons talking about them going down. Then you come in like, man, how are you happy at a time like this? Hey, man, you know, it's all good over here for me.
We don't put our stock in here.
Exactly. I get happy hearing about the destruction of Babylon the Great. This is a prison to me. The prison is going down. So I get excited. Esau don't come in excited. It's Edomite my job. He taking an anxiety pill. He ex-military. Yeah, he told us all that. He told me, like, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. He's like, I'm taking these pills right here. You take them at lunch. And he pop them. I'm like, man, you on anxiety? You on antidepressants? Like a woman? You know, not look good for you. This is an ex-military. You know, he brag about his guns. You know, he's supposed to be a mighty man. But he on antidepressants. And he about to lose.
That's good prophecy right there. That's good. That to show you right here that the curses is being lifted up off of Jake Yasharala. The curses is falling on Esau Edom, which is our enemy. So this is real quick. This is Deuteronomy chapter 30, and I'm gonna start at verse 6. And it says, "And the Lord Yahweh thy power will circumcise thy heart." All right, I mean, when he circumcised thy heart, that means he's bringing us back to you know, to the laws and statutes and commandments. And it says, "In the heart of thy seed, the love of the Lord thy power with all thine heart and with all thy soul, that thou mayest live. And the Lord thy power will put all the curses upon thine enemies, and in them that hate thee will persecute thee." All right, and so when you got Trump and them, they're trying to make all of America great again. Now you're seeing the curses falling on them. They can't handle the pressure of not being able to feed and provide for their family. But while Jake Yasharala, he's able to make $1 out of 15 cents. Okay, so this is what basically a new kingdom is being formed. So while in the midst of we're about to start receiving all the blessings, and now Esau Edom, so-called white man, he's about to get the curses, and he's gonna be in the captivity a bit.
All right, let's go kind of back up what you just said right there. Jeremiah 6:16. Thus said the Lord, stand ye in the way and see, and ask for the old path, where the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your soul. But they said, we will not walk therein. In verse 17, also I said, watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet, but they said we would not hearken. So right now we're like, watch, we're blowing the trumpet, telling Esau about to come with the sword. The Lord's about to bring the plagues in, pestilences, the diseases, the famine. We're telling Yahshua to seek the Lord now while he may be found. You know, but 2/3 are like, man, I'm about to go watch this fight. I'm about to go mess with Keisha, smoking hell. They not gonna hearken. They say I want to still eat my pork. You know, I still want to do it. They say I'll put it off. I'll seek the Lord later on. They're gonna wait until this word gets, pulled back. Which Esau's doing that right now with an anti-Semitic bill. They're gonna make the Bible hate speech. And once the word, everybody gonna prosecute for doing the word, then Jake want to seek the truth, and it's too late then. Washington already be putting the warning out now. I'm telling you, these devils coming with the sword, man. Y'all talk to my aunt, Jeremiah Gabar, which did a live. He's telling me up in Maine, like Esau getting ready. Like they up there going crazy about Donald Trump. Like they busting their guns. They don't care who see, what they doing. He said they ready for blood, man. And which they like that down here too. But I'm for sure they're more bold in states that's like primary Edomite, And that's kind of like when I think about that, that's like North versus the South again, like Civil War. Because a lot of your Edomites, I noticed Jake is mostly in the South. You talking about that when you open up camp. Jake is mostly in the South. Esau mostly up north. Mostly, primary Edomite domain. And when it war, it might split the USA in half. Kingdom divided. A lot of Jakes might stay here or seek to come south. Esau could be up north. And they just gonna bang around, certain state lines. They're gonna clash. Like, Esau might flee up out of Atlanta and Alabama and Mississippi, places like that, like too many goddamn Jakes over here. I'm not about it. I'm about to go up, Indiana or somewhere, New York or some Maine or somewhere. I gotta get up out the South, too many Jakes. And then it's gonna be a divide. Like I say, let something happen to Trump. You're gonna see states, military be divided up. Certain states might say, we this, we that. And certain groups might say, I'm gonna stay loyal to the government, and they're gonna bang over that. Because like all you need is a prestigious general or a prestigious, major. He might say, you know what, we're gonna use the equipment. We're fighting for the old United States. If some say, no, I'm gonna stay with the U.S. government, they're gonna fight. We're gonna be spectators to that. You're gonna see Esau's military divided. It's gonna divide up. Depending on what happens with Trump. And they're gonna fight. Esau gonna lose part of his military. Equipment it's gonna go. Esau ain't gonna say, oh, here you go, here's your little Black Hawks, here's your little Jeeps. Nah, he's gonna say, I'm using this. He gonna say, the government is now what's it called, domestic terrorist. He said, I took an oath to serve this country, and now Joe Biden's administration is a domestic terrorist. So we gotta fight to defend America. What it used to be. Like I said, Trump go down, they might appoint another leader. He might be military. They gonna say, we're gonna do our country after him, whatever general his name is, and they gonna bang on that. So we're gonna set back, man. Like I said, Jacob caught in the middle of it. See the prudent of us, we're gonna see the evil for coming, we're gonna hide ourselves. Like, okay, we see this military rising up, we see this group don't like this group, and they gonna bang. The US government gonna say, y'all better get back under, back under control, back under, rule. They be like, no, I'm fighting for the old republic, the old United States, the Constitution.
I'll let you know that this place is going to be through, because the scripture says, kingdom divided against itself shall not stand. That's letting you know that the Lord is translating the powers over from Esau to Yahshua.
And that should very well tell you like whose side you're gonna be on. Because if you trying to fight for America, then that lets you know that you're not with Yahweh and Yahweh. Just like what Oxley said earlier, the prudent man shall see the evil coming hide himself. That right there to tell you that you're following the scripture, you're following the word of Yahweh and Yahweh. Therefore, you're on the side of Yahweh and Yahweh. And that's why Yahweh said, you shall know them by their fruit. So all of these things that's gonna come, it's gonna pretty much separate the wheat from the chaff, as the saying goes. And that's why it's a beautiful time, because we know that when all of these things pop off, we know who's gonna be for Yahweh and we know who's not. So those that are going to fight for Esau, Edom kingdom, we know they fit.
Bring it out. So I said, it's Matthew 12:26. The saints casting out Satan is divided. How shall then his kingdom stand? That's what's about to look. Satan casting out Satan, man. You got Edomites hollering, Joe Biden gotta go. That's Satan casting out Satan. He gotta go. If he don't go, it's gonna be war. we want Trump, you know, or something might happen to Trump. I can see through the spirit that Esau's military is about to divide up, man. They might bang over LGBT, you know, criteria. Some might say we want LGBT. Some might say, no, I don't want no LGBT. The military might divide over that. You know, this general like Joe Biden got LGBT dudes set up in high positions in his administration. You know, Esau might say, I ain't with that, man. So my little regiment, I got control over. We gonna fight for this. Cause y'all radical now. Y'all done went way, you know, off the line. You're no longer, I don't view you as the United States government anymore. You know, I gotta fight. Go ahead, Doc.
And one of the things that's going to fuel that is the draft, because they're going to have an influx of a bunch of people that ain't with what America want to go fight for. And that's just going to give them an opportunity. They just going to have just a leader to say something that's in time what America want to do as far as fighting these wars and drafting all these people. And all of them new recruits that come in that don't want to be in the army anyway, they're going to be eager to jump on that. They're going to see that as a way out, that situation.
And look, they go back where I was saying earlier, what you just said. With all them new recruits, all you need is a charismatic general, and he can flip all them to his side. They'll embolden him to stand up to fight against the government. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking at Eli. You're not gonna whoop nobody overseas because your own government, your military gonna be split right here and there. You know, you ain't got that much going, man. That's why he needs that robotic military on point. You know, that's programmed. You know, so that he ain't gonna worry about that flipping. I don't see like the National Guard, the kids, they is not about to fight for Esau, man. Esau can't get them to shoot American Babylonian citizens. They're not gonna, I don't see them doing it. They're gonna throw down their gun like I'm not fighting for that. They might go blast their superior officer, but they take their order. He knows that. That's why he need, like you said earlier, the Tesla bots. Yeah, you said about the Tesla bots. He gonna need that robotic. Looking like they flexed that already in the movie, that Star Wars movie. They called it what they call it, the Droid Wars, and it was like the robot versus the regular people, the Jedi's and all that, the stormtroopers.
Yeah.
You know, so they already flexed that, man. It's gonna be man versus machine, that type of war, and that's something we ain't never seen. In the ancient, they weren't dealing with that. That's gonna be new. That's why we know we're going through the Jacob's trouble. You know,
Daniel 12:1, time that no one ever seen before on earth.
we're going to them times. You got RoboCop, Terminator, you know, running your name, kicking your door in, telling you to report to this FEMA camp, you know, because the military gonna be all divided. Then they're going to go fight with, you know, the people. It's gonna be what they're gonna call themselves, the rebels. You know, they're gonna be fighting against the government, and it's gonna be war everywhere you turn, man. And then like people gonna give it the ghost. When they see something like a Terminator or a RoboCop, you know, a robot with fleshy skin, you know, they gonna lose it, man. They thought they was just sci-fi stuff, but when like a Tesla bot come in,
Scripture didn't say people's hearts gonna fail them for fear.
God, what the heck? And like, man, I was going into last night in that live. You know, he sliced the DNA. You got super soldiers. Esau gonna pull out laboratories. Dudes that got like mixed with dogs and all of that, man. Craziness right there. We're gonna lose it on that. Like, what the F is this? He gonna say, I work for this organization. You gotta report to this camp. You know? And it's gonna just be like for instance, nothing Esau can do that's gonna create more confusion. He can do a fake alien invasion. That'll start war. We ain't gonna know what to believe. Like what? You know? And this is gonna be this craziness, man. It's gonna be resource wars. You know, it's gonna be certain people, I'm protecting my business. Or this bridge belongs to, you know, the county of Jefferson. We're the second mass. You know, whatever name they're gonna make up. And across that bridge, you gotta get them up something, you know, like that chick you with sure look good. You know, you gonna cross this area, we own this. You like, I got $300. They be like, man, they ain't gonna get you nothing but a sample. You know, what the heck is that? You need $3,000 to cross this area. They're going to take an edges chapter 15 would say mass desire to go to one city and not be able to. It's gonna be checkpoints, man. The military gonna say, oh no, you can't go through this area, it's forbidden zone. No access. People gonna be blocking bridges off, Edomite. Billy Bob on this bridge. You know, if you're gonna be stationary, people gonna be fighting. I gotta get back to the city. My loved ones is over there. You better get out my way. I'm gonna just so it's gonna be straight chaos, man. We going into them times. You gotta be spiritually and mentally prepared for these times to come. If you're not ready for it, you know, you over here partying, living like loving hip hop. When they hit, I don't see them making it, man. Especially all these chicks that got altered bodies, need tune-ups for their silicone. Ain't gonna be none of that no more. It's over with. You know, or people that need the LGBT community do their hormone therapy, ain't gonna be none of that no more. You can't go and get your daily dose of testosterone and estrogen to create your transformation or try to. You know, they're gonna be the ones gonna get messed up. They didn't seek the Lord. They're going against the Lord, trying to do an abomination. So that's when your first one, they're gonna be just angry. Like, well, I can't go get a Whopper no more. Burger King shut down. They're gonna go crazy over that. A lot of people gonna go crazy on the internet, go offline. They can't get on Facebook, Instagram. They're gonna go crazy, man.
Gen Z's.
God,
That's all they do is scream.
they gonna go crazy on the internet. And you know, like you said, Gen Z people get ready, man, they got guns. They can go outside, man. First dude say something wrong. Yow, 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 yow. I wasn't able to log on my Instagram. You know?
I didn't get no likes today.
Kind. Crazy just like that. You know? The evening's gonna be in straight total chaos, hollering and crying. That's why they're setting up for that Barack, the MOTV. You know, Esau come to them like, man, I got it, man. I can take care of you. You put this under your skin, you're all right. And a lot of Eve's gonna take it. A lot of 2/3 Jake's is gonna take it. It's already set up. And why? Because they ignored the watchmen, man. They ignored the report, the prophecy. They wasn't built for this. And they're gonna do whatever they can to get comfort, man. They'll turn on us. It's in this truth. They be like, you know, Kay ain't got the micro CHIP. He over there barbecuing. You see the smoke? Go get him. You know, can I get 20,000 credits for telling? You know, there's gonna be 1-800 snitch.
You with precept just he can pretty much break down what all the octave just got to explain. He pretty much broke this precept down. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, in verse 2. It is better to go in the house of mourning than to go in the house of peace. For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his own heart. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by sadness of countenance the heart is made better. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of the fool is in the house of mirth. And so that right there, when you broke that down, so right there, that's what we should be in. You know, the heart of mourning, make you mourning for Yahweh Shah, because we know that this is not the kingdom of Yahweh Shah. So therefore, we're in the house of mourning. Okay, instead of being in the house of peace, meaning celebrating Esau Edom king. You know, celebrating that he's thriving in a wicked society. Okay, and that's why we get on to, you know, Jake about celebrating these holidays and, you know, birthdays and so on and so forth. Okay, but being in the house of mourning, it's also creating those patience for this wicked thing, but we know it's get ready to fall, man. You know? I just wanted to bring that out because that was a beautiful point that I can brought out, is that Jake is so gun ho on trying to celebrate and not being prepared for what get ready to come. It's very vivid at this point.
You know, it said Jake worried about a damn rap beat. I'm like, man, put a case on this dude that you Edomites love. You know what? And then they set it up where he's getting prosecuted by nothing but Jake. I'm like, do you not smell the setup? And the devil set you up for that sword, and you over here worried about his Kendrick Lamar beating Drake in a rap beat. I'm like, damn, Jake, how simple can you be?
They preparing for Juneteenth. They ain't worried about it.
God, they too. I heard that ain't working already for Juneteenth. They just want to party, man. All the Jake's my job. Their whole conversation about the NBA, it's all entertainment, partying. Yeah, bread and circus, man. And like, they so dead and cooled down, man. I don't even want to say that. They're not worth the truth. So I just watching to see if they gonna bring up anything of significance. But it's just sports, entertainment, what chick they gonna mess with. You know, then Esau, he talking about like real stuff. Esau gonna be like, hey man, I'm trying to get my MREs up. I got this generator going. We got this group going. You can be a part of it. How many guns you got? We all American. That's what Esau gonna be with. Esau worried about what's going on in the world, World War III and stuff. They
Jake is sidetracked like that is because most of their leadership is just celebrity. That's what they do to Jake. You know, instead of getting into this book and reading the truth and finding out what our true leadership is. They too busy, watching the TV and the internet to find their direction.
That's they leader.
And I was passion and point right there. That you know how the scripture say, there's nothing new under the sun. Though their leadership is like the Pharisee that was tempting Yahweh Shai. I got to put precept that back you up on it. It's in Matthew chapter 16 and start at verse 1. And it said the Pharisees also with the Sadducees came tempting, desiring him that he would soon them the sign from heaven. And this is Yahweh Shai, his red letter. He said, he answered and said unto them, when it is evening, he say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning, it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lower. Oh, you hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but ye cannot discern the signs of thy time. And right there, this is what Yahweh Shai is on to about. This goes to the very concern why they wanted getting the Barbie. They can tell when it get ready to rain by looking up at the sky. But they fail to look around them and realize that there's gonna be dangerous times come when you see that Trump got a felon. Okay, so you mean to tell me you can pay attention to the weather, but you can't pay attention to the dangerous times get ready to come. And that's what Yahweh Shah was talking about. Why they is not going to get you.
Yeah, they can't even read those signs. They don't see the danger that we could be in because Trump just got a felony and what they could grow into. They just look at it as a joke,
They looking at it like, oh, that's a good meme right there.
Yeah.
Did you go put on some new shoes? They worried about more is Boston gonna beat Dallas. That's what I'm hearing. They judge that. They gonna tell all this player doing this, they taking this, doing the doctor this. That's what they talk about. They can tell you like that picture right there is doing too much for Jake. They don't even worry about. They don't know nothing about the book. All you know about is entertainment, rap beat, and sports. And then now that they got the sports bet, then hey Jake, that's all Jake talked about. Show me, his little fantasy team. Like, man, do this, we're gonna win some money. I won this. That's all Jake talked about, man. And then occasionally, what lady they're gonna pop. And I'm just like, man, y'all have no idea. They're like, well, treat me out. Esau made the job talking about coming for Jake. And Jake just ignored. Like, I'm like, you don't hear them over there at that table talking about getting their things together. Who think they coming for? And Jake would say to me, nah, they need us to work. They ain't coming for us. I'm like, God damn, Jake. Like, you really about to get your head busted
In a time of chaos, nobody gonna be working.
Exactly. But Jake just did the job like, oh, they need us. Like, we need it. I'm like, man, he got AI going. He about to, man, God's about to go by the wayside. I said, that goes to what y'all talking about. Jake is not even test the temperature of that. He got articles of intelligence. He doing layoff. Ain't none of us about to be working. What you mean? Esau need us to work.
My people do not consider.
Don't consider. Isaiah 1 and 3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Jake ain't considering that, man. I'm like, AI, like all the mass job layoff. I'm like, man, Jake, you ain't checking that. You checking the stats of players. You ain't checking the stats of the mass layoff Esau do. We all could be out of a job.
You ain't wondering why you ain't got no job slips and you got to go down to 30 hours. You over here, for 36.
God, both my jobs are slowed down. And Jake is not considering that. We've been watching, looking at what's going on, and then you can't tell Jake that. Jake like, nah, that ain't happening now. It's gonna pick up. Look at our overtime, man. And I'm just looking like, God damn, Jake.
And again, this is why it's a beautiful time. So we able to tell who was who. We tell who was what you have about to be outside who's not. And that's why those who are of the week, those who are of your how about to be outside, are gonna get to the scripture real quick. Checking that chapter 9 and verse 1. He said, he answered me, then said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, when thou seest part of the sign past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And so when we pay attention to the time, he said, measure thou the time diligently. It means pay attention to the time. Okay? When thou seest part of the sign past. All right, and then it says where the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So now we're seeing the part of the sign. We're seeing World War III get ready to pop off. We seeing traditions among men. We seeing famine, pestilence, okay, earthquakes in diverse places. We seeing all of those signs. So now we know that Yahweh outside is getting ready to visit the world. All right, verse 3. And it said, therefore, when there shall be earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days which were before thee, even from the beginning. Okay? So now we're seeing that, and we know that that's a prophecy. That's a prophecy being fulfilled because Yahweh the outside said it, that it's going to happen. So we read Isaiah 55 and 11. He also said that my word will not come back void. So now that we're seeing that those words being fulfilled, now you can be in the spirit of mourning and not a spirit of peace.
You know what time it is. Like when Amos 8:11 passed, we're gonna know we're right on the eve of chaos. When the fame of the word hits, the word get pulled back. You know, we're gonna be looking like, oh, brace for impact. You know, when Jake's out here, you know, they gonna look like a good thing. Like I'm tired of that Bible. That's good. You know, they wanna go pop their little home for or something.
Hey,
Eat their pork.
and the spirit you really should be in at all times is that spirit of like when bad weather get ready to come, everybody will hunker down and go right into the house, or they go somewhere safe. Like when you have a tornado warning, they go hunker down and they go to a place where they might have a basement in the house, or they have a storm shelter or something like that. That's the spirit you need to be in right in this very at this very moment.
About the rain. Like you can see like these prompts is like raindrops. And it's like heavy raindrops. You like tell a Jake like, man, you better get to that ark. Like I just broke down right there. Jake like, man,
The Bible is the art. Cause shit, you can't go to Dr. Umar and ask him what's going on right now. Cause like they got no prophets. You can't go to Black Consciousness right now. Like, hey man, what's going on with what's up with Horace? What he doing, man? Like they ain't gonna tell you nothing, but these scriptures will tell you what's to come and what's to come and what's before you.
Hey, I got one. Hey, this is Amos 9 and 9.
Dr. Umar gonna tell you to bring some money.
donate.
For lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among our nations, like as corn is sifted in a sieve, yet shall not the least rain fall upon the earth. You know, like how we bringing out this word early, we're gonna be the first sift that the Lord is gonna use. Like how y'all was just saying, we could tell, the Jakes that's way out, they ain't even paying attention. We already gonna sift them out. So when the family of the word, we gonna know the Jakes that got a chance that may listen, because they may not give us their 100% attention. They at least listen to what we say. It's a bunch of Jakes don't even pay none of this no attention. So when the time comes, we gonna already know I ain't gonna even waste my time with you, And it's these ones that, okay, they may not follow what we're trying to tell them, but you could tell the ones that at least is acknowledging what we're saying to them. And at that time, they may have an opportunity to be saved. And we're going to be the ones that's going to be on the front line sifting them before, the angels come and do the final reaping.
That's beautiful right there. So this is why that's why the scripture is so beautiful. Because my favorite precept was when Yahweh shall say, "You shall know them by their fruit." Like that is my favorite precept right there, because that lets you know. Like I actually call that chapter psychology 101. But when you start to see that fruit, when you see somebody stop and they listen, you're like, okay, he might have potential. He might be a hope elect. You got some Jake that just walk on by. That's his fruit. That's okay. He's basically leading to destruction right there.
Yeah, it's like the parable of the sword. Some of the people that got their seed sown amongst the thorn, and this world is keeping them, blocking them from really accepting it. When the society crashes, the thorn's gonna go away, and there ain't gonna be nothing between them and the truth. And it's gonna be a few that realize that what we're saying is the truth, but they, at this point, is too indulged in the world. They like the brother in the South Carolina, he had a guy come out and say basically he gonna change. It ain't no such thing as being too late. He was wrong about that, but he don't realize that it's gonna be a time where it is gonna be too late, and it's gonna be a time where we ain't gonna be putting the energy that we put into it. We're not gonna be allowed to, because like the scriptures say, the Most High is gonna have our tongue stuck to the top of our mouth. We ain't gonna be in a situation to where we could just break this down freely like we doing now.
Hey, I'm already kind of in that time.
Me too. Like there, we already seen him. I'm looking at Jake at the job. I ain't about to give him a precept, give him a name, nothing. I be hearing them. They talk about football, basketball, but
Yeah, that's the sifting I'm talking about.
Dead in the mob. I've been looking like Jake, dead in the mob.
Y'all just sift them out.
Hey, I think Dallas gonna beat Boston. That's all they say. That's all they talk about. And I be looking at the events that happened. You know, the Trump situation, all the wars. They don't never bring none of that up. It's always sports, rap beef. These 40 and 50-year-olds come to be telling me this stuff. Like, God dang, stupid. You know,
What you think about China surrounding Taiwan?
they don't bring that up.
Well, man, I don't know about that, but Dallas looking at you.
Yeah. Stupid slow. He got that Euro step. You know, Jake Tatum ain't ready for that. I'm just like, oh. You know, I'm ready to bring stuff up like that. Man, Esau come to me. Hey, man, you know, all our medicine and stuff is in Taiwan. Make you China, they'll come with some current events. Jay's current events is always entertainment at the job. Both of them I go to.
You know,
Always.
You know, crazy. I even had some Edomites come up to me and say, man, because, you know, they try to be all friendly with you. And this is why it's important, you know, because it said, 1 Peter 5:8, we said, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, as a roaring lion walking about seeking whom he may devour, Luke paraphrasing. I had an Edomite tell me, like, hey, man, when something happened, man, I got land for you to come join me. You see, and that right there, see, a 2/3 Jake, they be like, oh, cool, I'm gonna go. And that's, you know, that man be hanging on the tree somewhere, you know. And that's the importance of, you know, following the scriptures and knowing who your enemies are, man.
Get your whole knowledge back. You have to say that. Said Jake about this, you ain't got no knowledge. So therefore, 6 says those my people first lack of knowledge, but you gonna be done up. Like the Lord got the internet for us. Google, like we're in the information age. Like we put video pictures out right now all over the world, like the words going out, the Apostle Elders putting the warning out, and Jake is like we were saying earlier. Jake is not hearing that Trump is going off. We blowing the warning, and Jake is just like, you know, hey man, I'm just worried about if I'm make some money. You know, my little dual fan, you know, if Luka hit these points, I'm gonna get paid. Or you looking at the rap beat. It's always entertainment. I'm gonna pull this right here. But this is why we are here to the warning. And it's like I say, go to the deceit. Like now we know who is who, what lot you in, based on the counsel, what you say to me, what you know. Based on what you know. So this John 10 and 27, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. You know? So like the word we put out, that's the Lord's voice. The sheep, you know, like a great shepherd, we hear it, we came in, we heard the truth, we came on in. You know, and all of us, we didn't hear it from the Apostle Elders, we heard from other camps. You know, we came on in like, man, something ain't right. All this stuff happening in the world. You know, we seeking wisdom out to understanding. You know, because Ak out here, he heard the word. You know, my sheep heard my voice. So, you know, both Jake don't like this, especially Eve, man. He slapped the Bible down. Eve don't like structure. She don't like correction. So when Esau bans the Bible, Eve gonna rejoice like a mug, man. They probably hot girl something. They gonna turn it up. And then when Esau come bust from side their head, they gonna be hollering, I ain't got no protection. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Where the Lord, I thought Jesus protected. You know, we're gonna look right there. So we say, Jesus, we're gonna deal with you. You know, around top, that's that Stephen. You ain't a part of it.
Hey, you know, we are singing this new song of salvation. You know, when that time comes, it's gonna be a whole bunch of Jakes. They don't even know what the hook is to the song. That should be the first part you should learn. Is
don't know the words, don't know the artists, don't know nothing about it. They just hearing it all that. Then they gonna try to come in. They already got the micro CHIP in them. Anybody go up and tell you, man, get the hell far away from people. They tracking you. You compromise my position.
Yeah.
You know, Lord might put them on to get that takes some judgment. Like, get out of here, you 2/3. You know, now I gotta find somewhere else. He over here beefing and stuff. He got the thing in his head. He over here talking about break it down to me. Yeah, he got the whole neural link in his head. Talking about I want to be the truth now. No, it's too late, homie. You done took him on TV. We told you not to get there. We told you earlier. You didn't want to listen. And that's what the Lord gonna do. See, right now the circuit's still going. Jake's like, oh, it's all good. Once the Lord brings in, you know, the war, the calamity, the plagues, the syphilis, the pestilence, of the payment, then Jay gonna want to try to get right. Even after he done took the MOTB. Because it's like when you take the MOTB, Esau still gonna treat you bad. Everybody getting MOTB ain't gonna get no food. Esau ain't got that much food. He just wants you to take it so then you know good to the Lord. He just wants you to come down with him. He ain't got no place for repentance. He ain't got no place for salvation. So since he ain't got it, you gonna make sure you ain't got it. And to make sure you ain't got it, he gonna put a device in your body. And if they then of eat this word and know to avoid that, they gonna get it, and he's still gonna, have certain people in the line. Only certain ones gonna make it to that facility.
This Psalm 119 and 6. This is King David right here. This is the hopefully let what the hopefully let was most like to do. He said, "I made haste and delayed not to keep thy commandments." All right. So when the hopefully let when they heard this word, they jumped 2 feet in. They baby 10 toes down. They seen the water was deep. It don't matter. I'll jump right in through faith. All right. But you got the 2/3, which is Ecclesiastes chapter 5 and 7. Right here, it just said, "Make no tarry to turn to the Lord." And it said, "To put not out." All right. So, it put not out from day to day. It said, so basically, so going back to what I said off Elder Madazakbar fame when they had a 2/3 Jake said, whenever I'm ready to turn to the Lord, he said, I'm going to turn to the Lord when I'm ready. But the scripture literally tell you, make no tarry to turn to the Lord and put not off from day to day. And it said, but suddenly the wrath of the Lord come forth, and it is thy security. And it said, thou shalt be restored and embarrassed in the day of peace. And notice how he says in thy security. When you think everything's all right, when you think you got plenty of time, that's when the Lord is going to come when you least expect. Okay? And that's why that's the difference between the hope we lack that came in that spirit of King David, because he said, I made haste. When I heard the word, I made not haste, and not delayed, and not not, and not command. No lose paraphrase. You got the 2/3, they put it off. They put it day to day. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it next week. I'm gonna do it 2 months from now. All right. And then when out so much time went by, it's gonna be too late after that, man.
And what's going to happen when it's too late, that war going to break out. I believe the spirit, when they ban the Bible, that's going to start a war. It's Edomites, they leave sweet baby Jesus. Tell that old man he can't go to church no more. Hey, old man gonna pull out that old revolver. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he gonna want to kill that. Yeah, he gonna pull out that the dirty Harry. You spin it, put bullets, 6 shot. Yeah, he gonna pull it out like I'm going to church, man. You ain't about to stop that. That right there gonna start chaos. And at that point, they gonna want to tell the truth. And at that point, we gonna know where you at and deal with you. So right now, Esau swapping up that sword. Esau getting ready to shed other blood of the other Edomites. They about to pour, they about to bang. You tell the Jake, don't get caught in the middle of that. Let these devils bang. Eat your little popcorn and watch the fight. These devils about to fight, man. And they kicking it up with their boy Donald Trump. They're gonna kind of pop it all off. And then, like I said, the Lord gonna do things like ban the Bible. Further gonna just spread more contention and strife. And then, like, when that food, like, what was that? I might do a lesson at a chicken factory, done burnt up. They get rid of the beef. That's their family coming in, man. We had over 100 some facilities. I mean, when they started, 2018, 2019?
2019,
Start burning up? Yeah. So that's their family about to come into play. Yeah, then one night they start getting rid of their family gonna come in. The food gets short, Then that's gonna be, they go, Billy Bob got food over there. I ain't got no food. And he don't believe in being diplomatic on things, talking things out reasoning. He just gonna get his sword, unalive him, and take it. Esau takes things. Part of the most I call him the thief.
Where do you think that slogan come from? Shoot first and ask questions later. It wasn't us. That's another thing you gotta understand about Esau eating so-called white man. Everything that is evil, all game related, they were first game, and they started all of this. These are the wicked. These are the ones that Yahweh y'all borders of wickedness. That's them.
It's at that point. Esau's already trying to hype himself up to go to war. This they rallying cry. God said he got, I seen that he got like 50 more coming. You know, that just really rousing them up. You know, they just get like, oh, now they get worked up. Like, we get some more. They might tell dude he might do about 2 months in jail. He gonna bang on that. They'll storm the prison, wherever prison he in. If he do go to one, or you try to break him out, yeah, they'll do that. They storm the Capitol. They'll storm that prison. That's why he look like I probably can't lock this dude up.
They just recently put their prison that they got out in the middle of the ocean off North Carolina now. They let them know that's the only place they can put Trump right there. Although all of this followers, they got boats.
Yeah, they got boats. I see them in the boats. I got a boat and we'll round up and they'll come in like pirates, man. They'll break them out there. I don't think there's no place.
I would like to see that.
Yeah, the cars stuff already. They're probably
Like Trump, yeah, they might flip. They said the CEOs might we ain't locking them up as far as really. It's almost look like that Batman movie with the Joker. So I'm looking at it, man. When the Joker called out that chaos,
And
they didn't know who to trust.
They got to go to jail with him.
Yeah. Remember he was in the back of a limo with what was it, the police commissioner? And they dude was tucking his shotgun. He was like, I got somebody to stay in that hospital. He said, the Joker said, I'm gonna blow this hospital up if y'all don't get rid of this dude. And then the commissioner like, damn, we don't know who to trust. Like, his own police people clutching the gun. Like, they're saying, I'm looking like, I don't know nowhere they can put dude. He gonna go get dude, man.
I think the worst case scenario, they're gonna have to, they're gonna have to unalive.
I mean, that's gonna cause war.
Wait, they already in a bad situation now as it is. No, it's damage to do, damage to know. And that's why America's gonna be destroyed right here because of these very reasons right here.
They thought they had problems trying to lock up El Chapo. It was like, man, these people are gonna try to get him out of Florence, Denver, the little extra secure jail. I don't even think that could hold Trump.
Yeah, there's no way they can put him, man. So I think they like gonna put cases on him. We can't lock him up because then my good old white people will act the fool, and then all out like the Lord said, I'll make Esau bear. They're gonna act like animals, and then all we're gonna do is laugh and point the finger. Like, look at you, y'all got on boats, y'all storming the prison. You the uncivilized, you the monkey. Look at you, like Jake gonna make memes on it, TikToks. And he gonna look bad. They're gonna be at work and look crazy. They people for storming the thing. Let Trump out. Like I said, you got CEOs that love Trump. Like they don't pump this dude up so much where it's like almost it's nothing they can do with it. It's just instructions gonna come out for them. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. There's nothing you can. The Lord don't checkmate Esau. You know, if you ain't checkmate, you ain't got no more moves. Hey, it's about to be turn your king over.
Nowhere to go. Yeah, every angle is already covered.
They already got him memes of him like comparing him to Jesus Christ, saying he was unjustly convicted.
That might have to go back to the preacher very early. Out there in 1983.
He did. But his first time he was running, he did call himself. Sorry. Then I think he wrote his own Bible.
Yeah.
And then he have it upside down, can't do nothing right. So, man, it's game set match, man. The Lord already booked, like I said earlier. The Lord's murder for our boy, man. He gonna go down based on this idol they pop up. Don't come to idol. And look, he's like Nero, man. He's like Caesar. He's an idol. And no matter where they turn it, it's gonna go bad for him, man. Dude got the whole spirit of Esau in his hands. Depending on what they do with him, you're gonna see he act a fool.
He probably started his little Trump rallies next week. That's gonna be all the way turned up.
Man. That's gonna be... So we just gonna watch the show. It's a beautiful show. Watching the works of the Lord go out. Our ancestors, which we are ancestors, they didn't give anything in slavery to see what we're seeing now. We're seeing the collapse of Babylon the Great, the destruction of it. The beginning of it. And it's a beautiful sight to see, man. They going down with the dude they appointed. They're idle. Trump's gonna fail. He don't even care about what they talking about. Trump's trying to get money. He can't pay. He just want money. He want to be worshipped. Just like it's in Isaiah. He puts himself as the Most High. Trump think he a god right now, man. Trump want to be worshipped, man. They're probably gonna open up a church of Trump.
They gave him $54 million since Friday.
God, see, they giving him money, man. He's their God, and he's gonna fail, man. That dude is ignorant. You know, he's the orange man. You know, he's trying to get money and trying to make sure his bunker is set up. And he ain't gonna make it to that bunker, man. They gonna do him in. That dude, you look at Trump, he looks scared. I heard him talking after he got convicted. He said they took all the wind out of the cell. Like, he wasn't talking that pumping stuff no more. He just talking, man. It sound like he's about to cry. You know, you hear somebody, their voice cracking. Say he's about to cry. I think he's like, damn, they doing me like this. Oh, my Lord, man. Now I got to go out here and campaign, and I'm a convicted felon. How embarrassing is that? You know, he can't pump that good stuff no more. He can't talk about Obama and the Clintons. He ain't got nothing to say. You know, he can just try his best, but now you're a convicted felon talking right now. You know, they taking your money away from you. Don't he got to pay restitution to all these court fees and lawyer fees?
That's what the $54 million for.
Huh?
That's what the $54 million for.
I know, but didn't they put him on the tag going like $500 million?
Yeah, that was another case though. Yeah, but
he getting case after case.
He's still on that though. He still owe like $500 million.
Yeah, so they draining his money out. So he losing, man. It's people, man, they only gave what you said, $54 million?
Yeah.
That ain't even a quarter of what
That's probably $75 million by now, though. It's been a whole nother day.
God, that's draining their pockets though. They already broke. So you're giving money to a rich man who's really gonna fail you. You're already doing bad, and maybe loving it, man. The Lord is he's going hard right now for us, man. We give all praise and glory to you. How about y'all was shocking? Man, I'm looking back, you could have told me 10 years ago, I believe. This stuff is like almost unbelievable to me. I'm like, man, look at Esau flopping like a bitch. Like, he's done.
He talking about power. Trump can't go to no prison with no $75 million on the book. Ain't nobody gonna be listening to what them CEOs is talking about. Trump gonna be able to buy everybody commissary.
God, they already love him now with no money. It's because of who he is. He said CEOs might let him out, get extra privilege. They might bang on other CEOs of Trump. They might bail him out of jail. I'm saying, I'm looking like, man, they're gonna pump the dude up so much. It's a great fall coming, man. A great fall coming. It's beautiful. They're gonna go to war about for dude.
His followers is gonna definitely know exactly where he at all times from the CEOs telling them.
God.
So they're gonna have to have like a convoy when they be moving nuclear weapons around. They're gonna have to have like 10 times that amount to hold Trump in jail. Because they're gonna be getting crushed.
And it's still the insider gonna give it up. Because a lot of Edomites love dude. They say they can't trust the CIA, the FBI. He probably got followers within them organizations. They're gonna leak the information. So you did that, Esau. You pumped up Trump like that. So and he you know, he ignorant as hell. You know, Trump was going to rip. You know, he get pumped up Trump. He started feeling like he the rock. This is what I want y'all to do. You know. He told them drink some bleach and they did it. So yeah, he like Stone Cold. You want me to tell, you know, Joe Biden, give me a hell yeah.
I love seeing Trump when he gets like that.
Yeah, hell yeah, gonna throw the beer. It's over with, man. Oh, yeah, got good. You're not blocking that. That's why they like, damn, we don't create the bomb. He goes on strip. That's why he's going through humiliation ritual, man. They trying to whoop him into submission. I'm like, man, you're not gonna whoop him into submission. He's too proud. That's a proud devil, man. I understand what, man. Hey, Trump is waiting for the right moment to go off script. Like I said earlier, it's gonna be at the rallies. You're gonna have about 100,000 followers. Man, they're gonna pump dude up. He's gonna go right on script. C19 was a hoax. This didn't, man. He gonna air all of them out. You know, that's like, see, I told we couldn't trust this guy, man. They're gonna get an order. You're gonna get JFK, and it's going down, man.
Hey, the reason why I think it's gonna be like a migrant, they're gonna act like try to kill Trump, because you know he's gonna get up there and start talking about how he got cheated. And if he was president, it wouldn't be no migrant crisis.
He's saying that's his greatest thing to say right now.
You know he's gonna bring that up.
War. I wouldn't have let the migrants in. That's his number one thing to say, man. He always get up there and say that every single time. There's migrants in here. He just said he gonna run his face to fight, you know, our northern brothers and sisters, man. And you already know Esau don't like Jake, period, Southern and Northern. And Northern's look like a threat to Esau. They go back what I said earlier, all these businesses Northern tribe got, And then like you can't tell who's born here legally and who just came over the border. Esau gonna put them all lumped up together. You look like a Trump say, he's gonna say you need to be deported. And that's gonna cause a lot of mess.
That's like this. You gotta think about how they did with the dark skinned natives. They put the dark skinned natives with the Negroes, and they classified them as Negroes. You know, so that's basically an old class that you might move right there.
That's why they put him in the same neighborhood with Jake already. So when they come for the migrants, they gonna swim through this grab some Jakes too.
That was like a certain strike for Esau. Because he wanted to get rid of Jake anyway, so I just mix in some migrants, that way I can round them all together.
Yeah.
In reality, because we were watching that video, they said there was black Venezuelans right there, and they look like us.
God, it was Jake.
Yeah.
So they up in her, wrapped her, like say, Father, I said all the time, they've been brought her to get judged.
Yep.
You got a lot of northern brothers and sisters, northern tribes, they like Trump. They love Esau. Like, you know, we worked at that one time, we worked there, man, some of them, you couldn't say nothing bad about Esau. And I'm like, man, it's about to bust you upside your head. You got to be telling me your music sound like carnival music. And then Jake go over there, yeah, I love him. I'm like, man, this dude just talk bad about you. So a lot of them don't adhere to the word. They go by, you know, the Mexican nationality, you know, Day of the Dead, Cinco de Mayo and all of that. They not seeking the Lord. And you like, he about to bust you up, man. And you can't, no, this is a good country. America's good. And I got this and I got that. I'm like, man. And a lot of them, I don't deal with them either. So I tell him, I'm like, he gonna try to burn down your taco stand, man. No, he not. White man help me out. Nobody help me out. White people good. You a nigger. Y'all nigger do this new stuff. And I'm like, all right. I said, remember at the time we worked there? Well, when Trump was first going to office, they had they mega hats on. And I told those Trump brothers, I like, man, he don't like Mexicans. Don't vote for him. They all, you just an angry little black man. That's all they did. He good. So then they put Trump in office. Fast forward, Trump, remember Trump started deporting. They come to me crying. What we gonna do? I was like, they look like I can do something. Like, you put them in there. It's over. I told you. Yeah, like they was crying. The women was crying. They all like, he deported us. I'm like, I've been here eating. I told you Esau do that. And then some of them was illegal up there. Remember that? They was scared. They were like, man, I might get, what can I get a social or something? I'm like, man, I told y'all. Esau don't like y'all. The shop was full of northern tribe jakes and southern jakes. We could do the job. Esau was too hot. Esau couldn't do it. It was an oil job. Esau couldn't do it. So it was mostly full of northern tribe jakes and southern tribe jakes. And I tried to tell northern tribe jakes, like, Esau can play their game. Yeah, they didn't want to listen to me. They told me I was just an angry little black dude. They're like, this man is short, black. I ain't listening to you.
Brought your height into it.
Yeah, they put my height in there. You a short, angry black dude. I don't know what's wrong with y'all black people. That was a long time ago. I had a lot of them tell me that. It's not like that no more. I said, okay. All right. Okay, vote for Trump. Okay. See what it's gonna do. They came back, now they come back crying. Man, I was fighting one of them. Because he didn't like the answer I gave him. I told him there was nothing you can do. He's in there for 4 years. He all like, no. It's so don't like that. He bucked up to me like, hey man, I told you before, these devils don't like you. I told you that. And now they're about to do it again. Now he's all like, I'm just gonna lie. There's too many of them. Northern tribe, southern tribe have babies very, very easily. You know, you look at the northern tribe, they in the house and they 15 deep. That's why he gonna feel like, God damn.
That's where
you know,
we got the work right.
Southern tribe, Jake, Keisha, she have a baby every year. I got some with my family. It's like every year they had a baby. Like he like, God damn, you got abortion. They still 8 of y'all, God damn.
Right about that. My cousin, she's like 36, 37. She had a newborn.
You know what I'm saying? Jake had a baby. Like, God damn. Jake, I don't know. Jake, they just, it's so many of us. That's their birthright in play, man. It's a lot of y'all. So you know what I'm saying? Like, Jake is plentiful. That's why he like, if I don't do something now, I'm going to get overran. So they would counsel like, you got to do it now. Because time is short. Revelation chapter 12, man, he said, you got to bring the helmet now. You know, so we're going to run this campaign, mix it together. They're illegal. Black Lives Matter. They turn stuff up. So we got to, clean that clock, man. And it's not going to work, man. The Lord going to show up and put, a wrench in this whole plan.
The church show up. So you got more precepts? Yeah, I got a few more right here. But it's mentioned Isaiah 14. So this is why he thought Edom kingdom gonna fall because he had that great pride. So this is Isaiah 14, and I'm starting verse 12. And it said, "How art thou fallen from heaven,
Pick it
O
up.
Lucifer?" All right, and that's pretty much the whole nation of Edom. Okay, the whole Lucifer pretty starting with the wicked elite, the elite bankers. Okay, because the Lucifer means light bearer. All right, that's what Illuminati also means. Okay, and it says, "Son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the ground, which is wicked nation?" All right, and wicked, United States. One point, United States was a strong nation. And then all of the moves that they've been making throughout generations and generations, the nation became weak. Right? And he said, "But thou hast said in thine heart, I would ascend into heaven, and I will exalt my throne above the stars of the house by the outside. And I will sit upon the mount of the congregation in the side of the north, and I will ascend above the height of the clouds, and I will be like the most high." And that's that pride that he thought he would have, and that's the reason why they get ready to fall. Right? You can read on, and it tells you that God about to outside about to prepare the Father. I said that. I said it done.
I got smoke back. I'm gonna start at 7. It says, "Pride is hatred before Yahweh and men, and both does one commit iniquity, because of unrighteous dealings and intrigues and riches guided by deceit. The kingdom is translated from one people to another." That's where we're at right now, man. That's why all hell breaking loose. Earth brings the kingdom of Esau is being translated to the kingdom of Yasharah. The Bible said, Jacob held on to his field, and he's on his heels right now. It's pulling him down. It's our time next. And because of injuries and unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches gotten by deceit, Esau even got his kingdom by stealing, bloodshed, killing, and all of that. And that's how he can go out. Come on top.
Thinking at 59, he thought at the end of the world, they could get the beginning of the problem.
When we get to that, it's going to be all kind of civil unrest and chaos and all kinds of things. We got to get right to that.
Strong tower. With that strong tower. It's like a walk every birth right now. And then, edifying, keep our praise for
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, Yahweh,
Palm Yasharallah.
Hey, shalom, I'm coming forward. They stay back in, baby. Yeah, but
I mean, I thought that was your phone, right?
I keep my shit on silent.
yeah, I got a feeling who that was too. Calling, I think I know who was calling. Oh yeah, I already know. Gotta be disruptive.